do just end up doing pretty well.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely one of those characters where you kind of have to learn everything that's going on. You very much have to read your opponent. You can react to a lot of stuff. You don't necessarily have the exact same tools that everyone else in the game has, but you know, once you kind of learn how to use what you do have, it can give you a very big threat because the damage he does build up very easily, and the kills, like, if you get the right hit at the right time, your stock just disappears.
Yeah, exactly. If you just get hit by like 1 or 2 things, then you can end up taking, and Gordo does like, what, 15%, 16% on its own?
And it's like these individual hits do add up, and especially when you can string them together at the ledge, which is kind of, you know, DDD's best place, it certainly does add up.
And I think one of the main differences you see between Adam and just that up smash and not just taking it. DDD is a heavy boy, but I was just about to say, you see a lot of the high level DDDs, the main difference I find is they use Inhale like really well. And it's basically a command grab. It is a command grab.
Absolutely command grab, yeah. Certainly a very good tool that not a lot of characters actually have access to, but what Captain Falcon has access to right now is this left travel. He is doing it quite well. Getting that up air though, but still maintaining a very good lead is JSugar.
It's quite hard for Captain Falcon to edge guard the DDD though. As we see when he's at the ledge, solid up smash and Cage can take it, but when he's at the ledge, you see he's just able to, like as he is now, just throw out a Gordo, throw out an up air, a forward air at ledge, and just pile on this extra damage.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's really what it's all about in both of these, kind of this matchup and the reverse for both characters is they just want to build up their damage really quickly. JSugar in order to be able to just actually take this stock, and Strongpig because he needs those individual hits to set up those good situations for him. But these individual hits are racking up to a lot when you've got these combos, does JSugar. It's almost 50% off one string. Yeah,
we've seen JSugar both stocks. It's very close to getting hit by a jet hammer there, but we've seen both stocks at the start. JSugar able to pile on about 40-50% immediately, but just getting ledge trapped, and that dash attack going to catch the RP and just send him right off stage.
The dash attack, yeah, I mean, what we just saw there was honestly kind of insane from Strongpig. He had so much coverage. He was covering the jump in just with his own body, but had the Gordo there to catch the air dodge back, which then led into that lovely 2-frame with the dash attack. And this is what we were saying about, like, DDDs have to have such a good understanding of the situations that they're in and how to optimize them.
Ooh, speaking of a good understanding of the situation, that Narrator knee is exactly the kind of thing you expect to see from JSugar.
That's perfect. Such a strong performance. Something we've seen since the game came out, kind of like...
Oh my!
So consistent. But this jet hammer being really consistent as well.
No, I don't get it! Oh my god!
He just
too raw jet hammers.
Fantastic. You absolutely love to see it. Strongpig coming out swinging in this first game.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can carry that momentum into the second.
Yeah, it was kind of just insane. We saw a lot of the damage get piled onto JSugar when he was trying to edgeguard Strongpig. Like, a lot of the time he took like 30-40% every time he was trying to edgeguard him, and then when he eventually lost stage, it was very hard for him to get back, and I think that's mostly what the damage did.
A lot of strong reversals from Strongpig, you know, not making the disadvantage work to his advantage.
Exactly.
Is what you love to see.
But mid-stage, we have seen JSugar able to get a lot of damage, and he is getting off these confirms, just needs to win a few more neutral situations.
It's holding the advantage state, really, I think, because he is winning neutral, and it's fine. But yeah, then once he's in advantage, potentially we could see a bit more safe play, just to try and make sure he's not getting reversal exactly like we're seeing right here, that 50%. It didn't need to be taken.
Yeah.
And it does add up.
Yeah, but we're seeing, as he is, every time we hardly see any of them stay mid-stage ever. It's always just, every time JSugar gets a hit, he's taking him to the edge of the stage.
It's a real back-and-forth matchup.
Yeah, literally.
There's always something going on.
Okay, JSugar was getting control here, and almost in all these situations, as I say, we are seeing JSugar win, but DDD just going to play it slow, trying to catch him out with a heavy read, but JSugar has got the neutral unlock.
Yeah, here it is. JSugar is just not struggling in neutral.
No.
He's just playing it so well.
Yeah, we're kind of just saying anytime they're at mid-stage, JSugar's able to like, get his ring push into the edge of the stage. It's just as you say, maybe about just maybe not going to the ledge so much and allowing him to come to you if you are ahead.
Yeah, and also probably just not getting hit by random borders across the stage. That'd be pretty great.
Yeah, that does tend to help.
But of course, putting Strongpig back off the stage now, and he drops his shield.
Just a straight. That would have broke his shield, no?
It doesn't break in full. No, he definitely could have held his shield there for a bit longer. I guess maybe he thought that Strongpig would just go to ledge and just didn't quite catch that he wasn't going to.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that you can do once every set, and ooh, that's the kind of thing you see more than once every set.
Yeah,
so standard old down air into knee.
Down air knee, and actually cancelling the down air early while kind of trading with the inhale. I don't think that combo would have worked with that % otherwise, but what is going to work is this down throw into dash attack getting so much damage here. But as is Strongpig, that inhale did like 15%. I didn't realize it did that much.
I feel like I get deja vu every time we see a stock start. It starts the exact same way.
It actually does. But JSugar he just knows his confirms. You know, he absolutely just knows what he needs to go for. He knows all of his starters, and he knows how to follow the rules.
Yeah, and as you're saying earlier, when he just cancelled the thing, he's very quick on the fly to adapt to the wherever Strongpig is going. But Strongpig is at the ledge again, whereas where he is strongest in the Jethammer, he doesn't miss these. He is 3 for 3 on them.
And that caught the roll behind. Like, he didn't turn around, that just hit the roll.
Just knowing that spacing perfectly and almost catching the F smash there, getting kind of running away with it here, but JSugar able to get center stage again.
It's looking really strong here from Strongpig. Just trying to make his way back as JSugar, but we're going to see the down air into the knee. It's not going to take the dog, but it's going to put Strongpig way off stage.
Yeah, that is kind of the thing as well. Obviously, DDD being a heavy boy means that JSugar able to get these combos up to about 60%, but it's just after that he's struggling to find these kills. Oh, I saw that coming, and that is unfortunate.
That is, in fact, what you like to see if you're Strongpig. Yeah, so that's taking the second game of this set. Yeah, pretty solidly as well, honestly. 2-stock.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a lot of the time as well is Strongpig only really going for these options like once, like that down air. He hasn't gone for a down air once the entire set, and then he went so fast. The fastest I've seen that fat man move in the entire King DDD. Fastest he's ran in his life running off stage.
The only speed that he has is moving down. He
yeah.
can't do anything else quickly, it's just down.
But he's able to run down and send him right down to the blast zone. And we're going to see back to PS2 again. I'm not even sure if the stage is the problem, as we say. Large stage, I think, does allow JSugar to carry these combos along.
Yeah, it's the real thing is what I mentioned in the last game. We haven't seen JSugar like hold these advantage takes. He's always getting reversal. Even that last situation at the end of the last game happened because he got hit by an up air at ledge.
Yeah, as we've seen so many times. But another thing we're seeing so many times is piling on these damage in the early percent to getting grab after grab here, and maybe able to end that off, but not going for the up B. No, don't want to risk something risky like that on your tournament life.
Exactly. I kind of mentioned playing a bit safer on JSugar's part, and he is doing that now. He's backed off the ledge, doesn't want to get hit by that up air off the ledge again. And you can see now it's working. Only at 21% is JSugar, and 116 on the DDD. Hopefully, if you're JSugar, you want to take the stock pretty soon.
Yeah, this is the best start we've seen from JSugar so far. Just playing a lot more calm and controlled, waiting for Strongpig to use these options at ledge. Getting caught by Gorda.
That's fine. That's within the calculation. We'll take one.
Yeah. You just getting ready for the rage later on.
We're seeing a lot of as well. It's like JSugar is so good at this scrapping. Like as soon as Strongpig gets up close, it's just so hard for him to get anything. If JSugar's, I don't know if it's reaction time or if he's just really good at up close reads, but he is always winning these scrapping situations.
Yeah, we're not seeing many panicky situations. He seems to be calculating a lot of what he's doing. He's just getting caught by a few of these straight hits from these Gordos, but
yeah, absolutely.
Almost a 100% lead here.
Caught
by that once again. Unfortunate. It's just not something you expect a lot of the time, really.
Yeah, it's kind of this DDD specific stuff. I think is what JSugar's kind of struggling with. It seems just like the up Bs, the Gordo ledge traps. He's just struggling to like know exactly how to get around it, and that is
4 for 4 on those jet hammers, man.
We've seen the only thing we haven't seen him kill off of yet is jump.
Yeah,
we haven't seen him kill a jump with it, but everything else he has killed it with.
He stayed at ledge, rolls,
get up. We've seen it all. It doesn't matter. It just works. And 203% on this giant penguin. That is not what JSugar wants to see. Forward tilt still not going to take it. We need a hard hit here, but it's just not coming.
It was unfortunate to see, as you saw in the early stock there. He had to lead for most of it. Going to take that stock there, but see if he's able to build this lead. He was on a 100% lead, but it didn't matter. At the moment he lost the stage control and went off stage again, he just lost his stock.
Yeah, absolutely. And Strongpig is still just playing this so well. Like even at 200%, he was still able to take JSugar's stock. But just staying so calm. As a heavyweight, you've been in this situation a lot. You spend most of your game in this situation, being at high percent.
I mean, he jumped there, but to try and get away from the jet hammer, but he still got hope.
Yeah,
he still got hit by the Gordo.
Still get caught by everything. It's such a hard thing to deal with, honestly.
Piling on the damage here, though. These edge guard situations we've seen him struggle with. If he can take one here, but unfortunately the up air going to throw him off stage again, and he's fishing for the back air here.
Just a little bit impatient at ledge, and JSugar's off stage again.
Ready, trying to punish it the standard, like he thought he was maybe going to go for the one again, but I don't know what to call it when he commits to it.
yeah. It's kind of a hard read, yeah.
Yeah.
So we are kind of on even percents now, but given DDD's weight, given that JSugar can take the first stock until 200, it's hard to call this the end of the game, but actually JSugar proving me wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Straight up.
Stock. And yes, now we are seeing an advantage from JSugar, which we have seen a few times in the set, but has never just turned into that game win. That is what he's looking for here.
That was insane.
Lovely.
Really lovely throw to death there.
Absolutely lovely string, and that is going to get JSugar's first game on the board. Definitely looking to get the reverse 3-0 sweep.
I can't believe that spike killed him at 40%.
Yeah,
after
that
the
was
hit.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he went
like,
quite low, but...
I thought, like, yeah, sure, he'll get spiked and go down, but, like,
yeah.
he's DDD. He'll live.
He'll jump,
right?
he'll recover, something on those lines. He just disappeared.
That penguin is back in Antarctica.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably holding in to try and avoid getting caught by the up B on the end of it, but instead just reading that and going for the down there. As we were talking about before, JSugar being ready for these mix-ups on the fly and making sure to follow through strongly. We are going to see a stage change here finally. That's a Hollow Bastion. DDD's counter pick.
Yeah, I don't, it's an interesting choice. I don't really know what stages would be best for DDD, to be honest. It seems like he's just a bit bad at all of them. But Strongpig apparently proved me wrong with this game count right now.
Oh my.
And the damage as well, 84%. So quick.
Within 20 seconds, he's on 84% already, but we're seeing the damage pile up here again. Just almost 80% of the knee going straight off.
That string was so clean, like the jab lock onto the down air, and then just into every kind of read under the sun.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened for about 20% of that. I saw him on the platform get down there. Beyond that, I saw a knee at the end of it.
He just died. But yeah, we are seeing Strongpig, JSugar yet again with another lead. Getting the roll,
We're again going to be able to catch it, but able to keep this lead. Hopefully he can just not get caught on the edge here, because that is where he's been struggling a lot of the time.
Yeah, JSugar definitely needs to kind of hold on to the advantage chains as much as possible. I love the immediate up B there to catch the lag of Strongpig.
Very nice weight on the Gordo as well. He's been getting caught by those a lot when he runs up. Probably what he's attempting to do is run up shield, but able to get it there. Hopefully he can keep those up again. So he's able to...
Finally, we see the punish on that high up B. We've been seeing that a lot this set. And there's another one.
Okay, he's getting the reads now. Good. These hard reads I was talking about earlier that Strongpig wasn't going for very often. He's kind of getting too antsy with them now and going for them one too many times, which JSugar's ready for.
Really good adaptation from JSugar. He just wasn't punishing those at the start. And
I thought it was going to be the same thing again.
I really thought so as well for a second. Strongpig looking at maybe a little bit worried here. You can't be throwing out these options just yet, but JSugar back in his advantage state, and he's getting these up edge chains.
And the inhale being faced the wrong way. I was just seeing from these edge guard situations when he's able to keep a lead. I thought maybe it was going to drag down, but unfortunately not to get it. These inhales just aren't working as much as they were before. As I say, I just cursed it, of course, but...
Yeah, JSugar is honestly just playing this so well because he's just kind of swamping Strongpig. He's not giving Strongpig a chance to get any kind of reversal because he just doesn't have the time.
Oh my god.
Just running in it. And there's not really a lot DDD can do about it.
Yeah, definitely getting along these two things. And once again, just reading that solid up B again.
And the knee again, and suddenly we're at a game 5.
I would have not expected this in the first two games. The adaptations that JSugar made were, I think there's a bit of the adaptation from JSugar, and then maybe just Strongpig panicking a bit later on. Yeah. As I say, he's not using these Gordos at such a safe distance anymore, whereas before he was always making sure he was in a safe situation when using them. A lot of the time now he's not using, because the Captain Falcon's speed is amazing, so he just needs to get there and maybe just waiting until he's further away to use them, because a lot of the time we see he's getting punished by down there and things like this, and if he gets one hit, then JSugar's not going to mess up the conversion at the time, and he'll always get 60% or the stock.
That's absolutely true. JSugar has very much turned up the heat on this Captain Falcon. And let's see where we're going. We're going back to PS2 for the last game in the set. This is where Strongpig won his first two games, so honestly, it's a pretty good counter pick. At this point, it's really about the player thing and not the characters. Strongpig really needs to find a way to just slow down this Falcon so he's not taking these massive amounts of damage.
Gordo betraying his
stuff earlier. Yeah, Gordo takes.
Very nice. As we see, just the adaptation coming out again and again after these DDD. We said early on in the matchup that maybe he isn't too used to the DDD matchup, but if that's so, he's managed to adapt so quickly to these different things.
Learning on the fly is definitely something you need to have as a good Smash player, kind of. We saw him struggling so much at the start with these ledge setups, but now he's got out two of them absolutely scot-free. And now suddenly putting on a ton of damage here on Strongpig. He might be down right now, but he's certainly not out.
It's just these patience coming out from JSugar now. A lot of the time, Strongpig was creating these pressure situations and getting his grabs off. JSugar's almost ready and...
Yeah, I mean, kind of almost see Strongpig getting a little bit desperate now. He's holding shield wall, going for these random forward smashes. I don't know if he's getting either frustrated or worried about winning the set. Yeah, certainly not what you want to see when you're down.
Yeah, not going so much for these up airs or these forward airs at ledge as well now. Maybe just accepting that JSugar is kind of adapting to that. Straight up Gordo's just going to hit. Yeah. Getting hit by these straight Gordos does matter, especially when you're at the percents they will kill.
Yeah, JSugar kind of, you know, he's been flowing pretty well from this last game, but yeah, Yeah, maybe feeling a bit too much, not worrying about his shield enough.
Captain Falcon is a very momentum-based character, and a lot of the time I feel that Captain Falcon players are momentum-based players. We're going to have to see if JSugar can keep his cool here.
Absolutely, I feel that so hard. Like, that's so
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Yeah, but honestly, if you're JSugar, you are absolutely taking that. There could be a return in the momentum for him, but Strongpig not going to let that one face him. Getting a nice 64% off real quick. And now we're looking for JSugar to try and answer back here.
Yeah, it's very important he adds some damage soon here because if Strongpig's able to just get a lead percent here, obviously it's so hard to kill him at these high percents, and he's almost already at kill percent. Anything an up air up high or a back air might finish off the stock here.
Yeah, not quite though. JSugar definitely needs to find an answer. But his big penguin real quick, he's going to try for the down air, but not quite going to get it. But now suddenly JSugar is back on stage and comboing this.
Oh my god!
Penguin!
Oh
88% so quickly off of one string from the corner. That is all it takes when you are Captain Falcon.
As I'm talking about momentum-based thing here, he was at 100% lead, and unfortunately, going to see Strongpig with another SD. 2 SDs in this game so far is not what you want to see, especially when you had the lead early on.
Yeah, heavyweights and maintaining their stocks they just go hand in hand. But if you're SDing, that's just not what you want to see. You don't want to give JSugar this confidence, this momentum to try and get into the top 4 of this bracket.
We see he's getting past these ledge traps once again, and he's just playing around these Gordas a lot better now. He doesn't really hit them a lot of the time back unless he's going for up air, but he's just using his movement to be able to just move around DDD's hitbox and try and get in, but the forward air, not quite going to finish it off just yet.
Yeah, JSugar is playing it super safe when he gets back to neutral, but going to lose his stock to that up tilt. And now we are even stocks of this game 5. One of these players will be dropping the tournament. One of them will make it into top 4. Let's see what's going to be.
Yeah, we'll have to see if JSugar's, even if JSugar can get one more string, maybe that could be the end of it, but we'll have to see here if it's going to be the Nair
finishing it off with the Nair 100% on this DDD. Can JSugar take this stock quick, or will we see something coming back from Strongpig? He's keeping him at the ledge right now.
Such a quick 50% onto him, and these ledge situations, the up air catching him again, not able to get the spike on it, even after the re-grab, and the down smash, not even going to take it yet.
Yeah, Strongpig not getting these techs, he needs these. Okay, that's fine, he can just take that on his shield, it doesn't matter. 165 on Strongpig, nothing answered on JSugar right now.
The Nair is not quite going to finish it off just yet. The next one on the ledge might do it, and the backer is definitely going to finish it off there. JSugar getting the reverse 3-0.
Reverse 3-0, sweet. Yeah, incredibly impressive from JSugar, and we saw like so many adaptations from our brother.
Yeah,
like
sure.
the ledge trapping, getting reversaled on ledge.